exciting unboxing to share with you guys. Today I'm going to be unboxing not one, but two luxury purchases. So just so you guys know, this isn't something that like I bought both of them on a whim one day and I just dropped all this money or whatever. Actually one of them I had ordered back in like December and it didn't come until recently, and the other one I was thinking about it and sitting on it, so it was definitely something that I put some thought into and I had been preparing for a couple of months, but finally I have both of them. Before we get started though, if you guys are new around here, welcome. My name is Andrea. I typically do videos all about beauty, sometimes fashion, sometimes the occasional luxury post. If those are topics that interest you, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell button so you are aware every single time I post a new video. So I will unbox each of them for you guys and I will talk a little bit about why I got it, when I got it, and all of that process, pricing and everything as well. Follow me on Instagram. You have already seen this product. I already did a little unboxing there and on TikTok. If you're not following me, I will have my Instagram down here where you guys can follow me. Instagram and TikTok usually see it first, so if you guys want to be in the know, be sure to follow me there. Both of these are products that I talked about in my luxury wish list for 2021. If you don't follow my blog or Instagram and you didn't see that, I will have a link to that down below. But I pretty much shared the things and the items that were on my wish list for this year for 2021. Both of these were on there, so it's not going to be a surprise, but I'm excited to cross these off. So this first thing is from Chanel. Obviously it is not a bag. If you can see the box, it is not a bag. Here is the receipt. I picked this up at Nordstrom actually. Comes with the little care card and the proof of purchase and all that stuff from Chanel. It does come with two dust bags, so when you buy Chanel shoes they each get its own little dust bag, which I think is really good, especially for how much you're paying for it. And you get a pair of laces, so that should give you a little giveaway as to what kind of shoe it is. But I will undo the paper for you guys. Are you ready? You can see a little bit peeking out. Ta-da! So I got a pair of the 21P suede calf skin and nylon white and dark gray sport flyer sneakers. So this is what they look like. When I tell you guys I am obsessed with these, I am so obsessed with these. So these were actually the product that I did order back in December. Originally, when I finally decided that I wanted a pair of like the chunky dad sneakers, I was a little bit too late. They're pretty much sold out everywhere, especially like neutral colors and suede colors that I was really into were all sold out. Either way, I contacted my sales associate at Nordstrom that I have for shoes and asked him if we're gonna get a pair of those dad sneakers anytime soon in any of the upcoming seasons. And mind you, this was back in like December. Told me that they weren't actually, but he did send me the Chanel catalog and I saw that these were available for pre-order. So these are part of the 21P collection. So it's like the pre-spring or pre-summer collection. When I saw them, I was like, sold. Like, I want them. Please pre-order my size for me because I need to have these in my collection. What I loved about this is that you can see that it's more of like an actual sneaker. It's a little bit more slender here. So it reminds me a little bit of like an Adidas NMD, that kind of style of shoe. It's not as chunky as like the dad sneakers that Chanel came out with. I love the colorway of this as well because it is such a neutral colorway. So you have the white, you have the black, you have the gray suede here. This is gonna go with pretty much anything and everything because they're black, white, and gray sneakers. On top of that, I love, because this is a mixture of suede and nylon, this is a shoe that I can wear in the spring, in the summer. I can also rock it in the fall and winter because it does have elements of like nylon and suede. Overall, I just loved the vibe of it. I love the look of it. Like the CC logo here is so insane. It looks so amazing. The bottoms of it even have the little like Chanel stamping on here. When I got these, you guys, I tried them on. They are so comfortable, so freaking comfortable, because on the inside they do have like a padded cushion here, and because it is like a puffy nylon all around it, it's just like the most comfortable thing. It's like a little cloud that you're walking on, but they're so insanely gorgeous. If you look on the Chanel website, you're only gonna see this pair in like a pink and then there's like a dark green version. They did have those in stock at my Nordstrom as well. They also had a like blue, like a denim blue and white version, which I kind of went back and forth about, but I ultimately decided on this pair. At Nordstrom, when I went in to pick these up, he told me that they were pretty much sold out, that all Nordstroms are having limited stock, and I have not seen anyone talk about this pair. So I think this like black, gray, and white pair is a little bit more difficult to find because they have more limited stock. But if you can get your hands on it, like, I'm obsessed with these. I have not been able to actually wear them out yet because it's been kind of rainy here in Minnesota, but I am so obsessed with this. This is my first pair of Chanel sneakers, and just by trying them on and walking around the house, I know this is not going to be my last pair. I'm already obsessed with these, and I still kind of want the Dad sneakers or the other ones that came out last season, so I'm definitely going to be purchasing a different pair probably in the future, but I'm so excited to add these to my collection. So these were actually $850 in Minnesota. We don't get sales tax on shoes, so it was like a flat $850 that I had to pay, but I actually had 2 gift cards and I had a Nordstrom's note, so I ended up paying like $400 for these, $425, something like that, which I think is an insane steal. It's not really a discount. Would rather pay $425 for these versus $850. Okay, so moving on to the next item. So I told myself this year that I really wanted to focus on getting my Chanel Quilted Jumbo, but I was gonna allow myself to get one other bag that I wanted from my wish list. I did also recently sell my Louis Vuitton Pochette Felicie, this guy right here. I had that and I actually sold that one, and I sold a pair of Christian Louboutin flats that I had. So I had a little bit of extra play money because I did pick up like a couple vintage bags. So I finally decided to pull the trigger on this bag. I'm so excited to rock this bag as well, and I'm just really happy that I have it in my collection now. I actually picked this up from Fashionphile. Not the first time I buy from Fashionphile, but it has been a while since I purchased from them. This was actually my first time using this payment method, and I'll talk about it in just a second. It is from Gucci. See, it did come with the Gucci box, but it did not come with the Gucci dust bag, which is fine with me. So Fashionphile orders do come with their own dust bag, so at least it comes with one. At the very bottom we have the like little Gucci care cards and stuff. Hopefully you guys can see now or make guesses of what it is because of the size. So we have it here, and ta-da! So I picked up the Gucci Dionysus mini bag with the black velvet. Like I said in my blog post, I had been wanting this bag actually for a very, very long time. Like shortly after I got my Gucci Marmont, I was like, I want this bag, I need this bag. The problem with it is that it was super, super trendy, that when I wanted to initially get it or first thought about getting it, I was really worried that I was going to be buying a trendy bag and then it was going to die down. Well, unfortunately the problem with that is that my love for this bag like did not go away. Like I still kept constantly thinking about this bag. I would stalk the Gucci site for this bag. I love the way it was styled, and I just could not get this bag out of my head. I did prioritize other bags, some Louis Vuitton bags and everything last year, so I wasn't able to get it. I feel like this is one of those bags that the hype has died down on it. Like I don't see it being as super popular as it was maybe like a year or 2 years ago. But again, for me, this bag was like constantly on my head. To me, even if it's not like the trendiest piece right now, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it, and I'm so obsessed with it. Like it's just such a stunning bag. I also feel that even though it's not super, super trendy right now, it does have timeless elements. So velvet is always gonna be in. We see it constantly come back with bags. This GG print is a classic GG print. Like they still make bags with this GG print. It has been around for ages. So I feel like it's not gonna be super, super dated, even if this specific bag style isn't as popular. Another big thing that kind of drove me to pick like this style bag is because I was really lacking in my collection something with this silver or like ruthenium or like gunmetal kind of chain. I found that when I was reaching for bags, I had a lot of bags with like gold hardware, which I love and I actually prefer, but with some outfits, some more kind of cool tone outfits, I was really missing a bag that had this silver accent on there or that was a little bit more cool toned, and I feel like this is just such a good piece for that. I love that this one you can double strap it there, and whereas like a little shoulder bag moment, you can just really easily bring the chain up here and wear like a perfect crossbody bag. This does fit me pretty well. It hits right at the hip. I'm 5'5", so that's a really good place for me. Even if it was a little bit longer, I'm not a huge person that's like super picky as to where it hits me. I like that this one was a little bit more square instead of like a rectangle. It has the beautiful like tiger tooth there, and then you unlock it by pushing this button, and then when you open it up you have a beautiful suede interior. I already stuffed it with one of my stuffing things, but there's nothing in there. I think it's a good amount of space for everything I need. I'm just so excited to actually wear this and to style this. I'm a big person that it's like, buy what your heart desires, whether it's like in style or not, as long as you get use out of it, and I really feel like I will get use out of this one. This one currently retails for $18.90 minus tax. This, when I first saw it or when I first started thinking about purchasing it, was like $1,650 or like $1,600. So it's definitely gone up in price. That's another reason why I really thought this bag was a good piece, because it continues to still go up in price and still be a piece that they constantly are selling, even though it's not like super trendy anymore. Thought about whether I wanted to buy a pre-loved or new, because of that factor that it wasn't as popular as it has been before, but it's a little bit more classic, I thought. And one day I was searching through the Fashionphile website and found this bag. And when I found it, I was like, done. I need to get this bag. So not only did it come with the box, as you saw, but it was in really good condition. This was listed as like excellent condition, and I totally agree. There is no fading right here on the velvet on there. There's a little like mark right in here. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see it. There's like a mark right there from where this like little buckle hits. And then when you open it up, you have a little bit of marks here. Again, it's like super hard to see. You really have to get up close from where the chain was tucked in. But everything else, it's perfect. There's no staining. There's no like velvet parts missing, which was like my biggest concern. Pretty much looked brand new. This one, when I looked at the Fashionphile website, I think it was $1,400 even. $1,400 as compared to $18.90. It came with the box. It looked pretty much brand new. I mean, that's not really even a question. I actually found this bag in like February. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that in January and February of this year, I actually was doing a no buy. I love this bag. I love the quality of it, and it just looked so perfect. All the other bags I was looking at that were used didn't come with a box, didn't come with a dust bag, or were a lot more beaten up. And I didn't want to miss out on this one. So what I did was I did the like payment plan or like layaway option that Fashionphile has. And essentially what it is that you get, I think 60 days, like 2 months to pay off your purchase. You can make as many payments as you want, as little as 50 bucks or more. And you just work towards paying off this bag. And I actually really like that option, because at that point I wasn't buying things because of my no buy, but I also didn't have the full $1,400 to spend on this bag. So it's a great option for like me in that case. Like I was waiting for another pay period in order to get the other funds I needed for this bag, or I just simply wanted to wait a little bit to get this bag because I was doing a no buy. That layaway option, I was able to put down what I had and like reserve the bag in a sense so that nobody else got it. And then I just made a separate payment for that when I hit March, and I was able to actually buy the item. I'm very excited to add this to my collection. I'm very excited to check this off of my wish list. This is probably the last bag I'm gonna be buying because, like I said, I really want to focus on my Chanel Jumbo, but I know that there's other little things I have on my wish list, so we'll see. But I'm so excited to add this to my collection. I cannot wait to use this and style this. Oh, this is magnificent. I feel like it's gonna serve a huge purpose in my wardrobe collection because I was missing something like this. All right, you guys, so that is it for today's video. Leave it down in the comments below what you guys thought about my recent purchases. Also leave it down in the comments if you have any of these products and you are absolutely loving them, or if you don't like them, I would love to know why and get you guys' input. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is gonna be left down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes to help you save some money. Thank you all so much for watching today's video.